I wasn't avoiding.
All right. I think we're getting there. I think we're getting there. Nobody's complaining so far, right? Nobody's complaining so far, right? Hope not. That'd be really weird. That'd be really weird. Hi, everybody. Welcome on out. Oh, God. We're live on like 3 different platforms right now. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. Right, chat? Something like that. Hi, TikTok. Hi, YouTube Shorts. Hi, YouTube. Welcome on in. We're live everywhere. Everywhere. Except Twitch. I couldn't figure out how to do that. Preemptively, like in the 20 minutes I had in between dinner and the stream. So I was like, well, this sounds like a weekend me problem. So it is. So welcome on out. Another fine week of Draft League. You know what's awesome is that I don't actually have to be in the office tomorrow. The past few Tuesdays, past 2 draft parties, I have had to be into the office like the next day right after. So I have been kind of short, you know, like cut it kind of close. But this week I don't have to. So I am not pressured to cut stream by a certain time. I do have some specific Draft League matches that I need to prep for at some point, but that's besides the point. I am definitely looking forward to catching up on some PPL matches. I know there were some good ones this week. Let me tell you. So very excited for that. Looking all around. I got 3 chats. How does Ninja do it? I got like 2 up here, and then I'm checking my TikTok chat every now and then. But we're here. Look at that. Not a single frame has been dropped yet. Oh, love that. Love to see that. Chad, if I can figure out how to do Twitch as well, it's game over. That's 4 platforms at once. Technically twice on YouTube, but we'll see what happens. I'm excited to see the numbers. Last time we did a multi-stream on YouTube into shorts as well. It was ridiculous to see the feedback that was there. So very excited to see how I did that. Mr. Stefan, hello. Pip, hello. Vepsis, hello. Dave, hello. Aiden, hello. Hanny, hello. J. Ricky, hello. Kilwa, hello. Ellie, hello. Dreadlord, hello. All right, there we go. Stream on Instagram Reels. You know, I would if I could figure out how to do that. I'd love to. I thought 3 was for sure gonna crash my shit, but we're 12 minutes deep into. I don't even have music playing, and I'm just talking. We're 12 minutes deep into 3 live streams simultaneously, and nothing's happening. Thankfully, my wife's a Kindle girly now, so she doesn't need to like stream. Like she's not like live feeding YouTube videos or playing any games online right now, so I can maintain 3. We'll see how it goes. Petra, hello. Sparky, hello. Aiden just became a member. Thank you so much. Thank you. Am I using Restream? No, Restream's a paid service. I wouldn't pay for something. It's free through Aiden. Aiden, thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate that. Let me switch gears over here. Move my follower goal down on TikTok here too. So that way, we're gonna go over there too. Beautiful. Chad, someone go over to TikTok and tell me if it is, if it's weird or not. Shout out to Liz for learning to read. One of us made it out of the slums. We can read now, finally. We figured it out here. Someone go over to TikTok. Tell me if it sounds good. I don't know how to check TikTok. Did I hear Insta stream? Perhaps. If I can figure it out. If I can figure it out, absolutely. If not, listen, it's a streaming platform. Instagram has some viability. I don't know what it looks like. I don't know. I'm just so glad to see you're doing well. Hey, we're hanging in there. We're hanging in there. I hope you're doing the same. This week over here, we have, so let's see. We've got Mounte versus Onesie. We've got, who did Danny play? Danny and Lars. Ooh, okay. Okay. We got, who did J. Ricky take to town with Sun? Sun boosted Slitherwing Unleashed. That's the draft. That's the draft for you right there. Unleashed. Go through the PPL playlist and let me know how many times you see that on there. I played Jack. We both have Necrozma in the thumbnail. Spoilers. Moltres and Hitmontop are certified Ubers destroyers. Okay. All right. We got Dave and Frank. Okay. Vepsis. We're going to watch Vepsis' side. He had some very kind things to say to me in the DM, so we're going to make sure that we watch his side. I played Necro, so Sun v Sun. Yo, let's go. Love that. We have... All right, Ellie and Jack. Daria and Matt? Okay. All right. All right. Every week in Draft League, at least 4 Mons are unleashed. It's crazy to think about, right? All right, let's start off. Where we start off, we did not watch Mountains, so let's get into that here. I will make sure I leave a like.
Waiting therapy, but
15 second or less on the ads.
For me. The idea of therapy I grew up with was someone late.
All right, hold on. Playback speed 1.5. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's get it. Trying to see what people click on. Yo, isn't that a whole mood? Isn't that a whole mood? I wholeheartedly agree.
Guys, welcome to week 4 of the Pokemon Premier League. Today, your immunity idols go up against Onesie Vanette and the Solihull Skarmoors. I'm probably mispronouncing that. Please excuse me if I am. So I've never played Onesie. I know it's a strong battle, and he's got a full friggin' Rain team. Let me tell you.
I'm gonna turn that down just
on paper. My matchup is not too bad against Rain, or
let's see how it goes.
At least the Monty has. You know, Galvantula looked pretty good. I got like Rain-dish potential. Blastoise, Rillaboom's quite good into some of these guys. I can potentially outspeed all of his guys with like Unburdened Sneasler. But that said, it is a bit more difficult than it looks on first glance. I will say, when I first looked at this matchup, I was like, GG.
It's almost exactly like someone I know.
Testing a bit and playing around, you know, offensive Zapdos is very hard for me to switch into. Archaludon is, it's just like Stonewall's Rillaboom, and it's like very difficult.
All right, so let's take a look. So we've seen Monte's team before. Spectre, Sneasler, Chi-Yu, Rillaboom, Ursaluna, Blastoise. I still don't know how we let him draft those 6, excuse me. Mesprit, Dancy, Galvantula. We've seen a lot of good usage out of Steel Mesprit from Monte, if I'm being completely honest. I really like that. Going up against Onesie's team. Okay, so we've got all 4 Ogerpons. He's still got the 19-mon draft league. 4 Ogerpons, 1 Zapdos, 1 Archaludon, 1 Politoed. Thankfully, we didn't give him both their Shifus, right? We didn't do that. Clodsire, 2 Basculegions, Talonflame, Whimsicott. I actually just played a Terra Whimsicott this past weekend. I was asleep, and now I am awake. Golduck, I would love to see Stellar Golduck come one day. 4 Orcorios and a Wigglytuff. I think some of the difficulty in prepping for Onesie's team is just the sheer amount of shit that he can draft. That he can use just off of that. I think that's the craziest part about that. Okay, anyways, let's watch. Let's just watch.
Difficult to switch into and take down, especially if it's in rain with the Electro Shot. There's Ogerpon Fire. He can have every Ogerpon, by the way. He can also have every Basculegion, every Orcorio. So he's got 20 Mons on his team, basically.
And a Partridge and a Pear Tree.
So
what's up, Corey?
I think every Ogerpon form is somewhat viable here. The Fire one, if he like leads off with it or just doesn't bring rain, is very scary for me. The Water one can like shut down Flip Turn Blastoise, which is one of my defensive pivots. The Grass one, if he's like expecting webs, he can put maybe a Scarf on and get Defiant boost.
Oh,
Defiant!
Like,
to attack.
Yo, actually, that would be crazy.
And even the
That
rock
would
one
be
is not
crazy.
too bad here. Yeah, so that one's pretty scary. Urshifu Rapid Strike is very scary for me. My my 2 mons that deal the most damage, you know, Ursaluna and Chi-Yu, get rocked by its dual stab. So it's got a pretty free click no matter what it wants to do. If it's
We
against those
just
guys.
say. We just
Although
say.
Chi-Yu can at speed. So
Now
you have to be smart.
hold on. I just want to point out. And this is not in relation to. Also, chat. Someone go over to TikTok. Let me know if it sounds good. No relation to the title. Spectrier fucks this week. Like Onesie needs Wigglytuff, right? Spectrier fucks this week. Oh my lord. Yeah, he's got if we don't see Wigglytuff, like, okay, obviously I see the title of the video. Spectrier, if Wigglytuff doesn't show up, that's game.
Urshifu is actually very scary for me. Because of what
TikTok
it
sounds
speeds,
good. Thank you, Aiden.
you know, Spectrier
I
as well.
appreciate that.
Yeah, so and he's got pretty good defensive mons, you know. Clodsire pretty good for friggin' Sneasler. So
Like there's just like you just don't like
good
what's your counter? What's your counter? It's got to be like Wigglytuff. Yeah, like Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff's your answer.
Galvantula, even if I'm Terra
Incredible.
Grass or Terra Ice / Ground, it still does nothing to Claude. And it checks Spectrier
Incredible.
all right. He actually might be force spring Wigglytuff though. You may notice he doesn't have a dark type here. So Spectrier looks pretty crazy in this matchup, not gonna lie. So
That's what I'm saying. That's what I just said.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Wigglytuff. If he doesn't bring it, he's gonna have a hard time with Spectrier for sure. Yeah, that's kind of it. Golduck's actually a huge threat with Terra Grass. Yeah, Basket Legion is tricky, but I can play around it.
Is
Play around
Terra
that.
Grass Golduck? Is that an issue? Is that an issue? It could be. It could definitely be.
So let's break
okay,
the team down,
okay.
shall we?
All right, let's break it down.
First one is
I
Spectrier.
love the. I'm so glad we're back to the trading card graphics. I'm here for it.
We have just choice specs. I went modest.
Yeah, it's really, it's really which one? That's 100% what you run. Just specs. That's what you run.
Would at speed if I went timid would be Talonflame, which can just be Gale Wings, you know, Brave Bird.
You don't ever have to prep for
Also, don't
Talonflame.
really think it's going to come in this game.
You
And
don't ever have to prep that to beat
Whimsicott,
Talonflame.
which I don't know, he'll probably just creep Galvantula. I also don't really foresee that one coming. So I just went modest and modest psychic. That's 2 KOing Clodsire every time. And yeah, he just does not switch in the spawn. He can absolutely run away with the game.
You're
once I get
what
rid
up,
of Rain,
cowboy?
once his Swift Swim on, they're down. Particularly Basket Legion. Golduck can't really Oko me even in rain. I don't think so, unless it's Terra Water. Then maybe it could.
That's
or
wild.
Specs.
Like Wiggly.
So, huge game for Spectrier. Hopefully it works
I
out.
better say Wiggly.
Next we have Raindish Blastoise, like full special defense.
Let's go.
Because I was looking at
stop. Max Spadev, dude. Monte, you were in the kitchen this week, brother. Oh my god. Max HP, Max Spadev, AV. I mean, like, yeah, okay. With the mirror coat, I fuck with it.
Nasty
I fuck
Plot,
with it heavy.
Life Orb Golduck with Terra
I fuck with it
Grass,
heavy.
and it just gets a kill every time.
As somebody who literally brought AV Suicune with mirror coat against the same team, fuck with it heavy.
So, yeah, I basically have to try and stall the rain, or have
Dude,
extremely
Monte's
special defense
Blastoise
Blastoise
sets
and
are so
hit it with
good.
mirror
I
coat.
love.
That's the plan.
I love
This thing also checks Zapdos.
It's the fact that I'm 90 fucking years old and that I started with Squirtle in Pokemon Blue. That when I see a Blastoise being used well, I'm like, yes, it's all. I'm here for it. I'm
Believe it
here
or
for
not.
it.
Thunder does like 50% to me. Mirror coat it back. GG. It's not bad against Arcalodon either for that reason. Or like the female version of Basket Legion. Checks that thing all day. Same with Politoed. Or I guess, yeah, Terra Whimsicott as well. Pretty much any special mon.
Love it. Literally say, there
Max
you go.
Baby Blastoise.
Love it.
Icy Wind is mostly
Love it,
there
love it,
to stop Ogerpon Wellspring from setting up on me, which is dangerous.
I saw
Especially if
somebody
that
say
guy,
they like my Avenged Sevenfold
comes
shirt.
in
Thank
on
you.
flip turn. The SDs.
This
if I
was
swap
my
out,
undershirt at work
I
today.
don't have too many options, especially if it gets a Trailblaze. So probably going to stay in and Icy Wind or just try and catch it on the switch
I
with an
was just
Icy
ready.
Wind.
I was just
which will
ready
make
to
killing
just
it a lot easier
rip my
with
shirt off
GU
at
later.
work and get ready for a mosh pit.
Or just prevent it from being +1 speed.
I didn't want to do that. My dry cleaning.
Next is Rillaboom.
Expensive.
Pretty much only clicking U-turn honestly in this game, or
Okay.
Grassy Glide if the situation calls for it.
Okay.
SD was kind of a filler move, which I guess in the right situation could be good.
Yeah.
Gives me a new, end game dimension.
There's nothing
with
wrong with
this
just having
mon,
a setup
at
move,
least.
right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
EVs
Cowboy, 100%.
for this guy.
100%.
What did we have here? The defense takes +1 close combat from Urshifu for rocks. Glide should knock out Basket Legion after Helmet Chip. and speed is for our Paladon or anything creeping Ursa Luna. So in a pinch, you try and SD and high horsepower that guy. But honestly, our Paladon just comes in so free on this guy and gets +1 defense.
I like it.
As a U-turn. Our Paladon is a big threat to this team, I will say. Next one is the Ringer. Depending on his team composition, this one might do absolutely nothing. But if he brings like a non-rain variant, or if he brings like Clodsire and Wigglytuff, or either of them.
As somebody who also brought a bear against this team, I fuck with it.
This one will at least be able to get in for free and get killed, most likely. It just takes advantage of his like bulky mons if he brings them. If he brings like pure rain offense, then this mon's kind of useless, unfortunately. But it gives me a good option if he either doesn't bring rain or brings like a bulky version of rain, which is possible if he's fearing Spectre. Next we have Choice Specs Chi-Yu. Again, no dark type. His dark resist is like Urshifu and Wigglytuff, which I need to weaken Wigglytuff anyway for spec. So yeah, Dark Pulse. Basically, I brought this mon because I could not break Caladon effectively. Ringer's probably the best guy to do it otherwise, but you get out sped. So, and if he's like +1 for taking a U-turn, he's like +1 defense. Body press does a lot. He doesn't have to like go for Dracos against me. He can just consistently body press. So yeah, that mon's tricky. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just bring Specs to you. I should Oko him, unless he's Assault Vest, and with Dark Pulse that is. If he doesn't bring Rain, then Flamethrower looks amazing.
That's a monster.
And like if Urshifu's not Scarf, and there's no Rain around, Chi looks pretty good, honestly, against most of his guys. So I actually had Galvantula in the slot at first, and Galvantula's better against like pure Rain offense, if that's what he brings. So I might regret this, but it was just really hard to break our Caladon, even with Terra Ground.
Our Caladon's just hard to hit.
Wasn't happening.
I mean,
so
I don't think
lastly we have
anybody's gonna
Mesprit with Trick Room, because honestly Ursa Luna looks really good offensively here. So I'm not going to force the issue here. If I get an opportunity to Trick Room, then great. But more so using this one as like a defensive pivot, get my rocks. EVs, the speed is for no speed, Arcaladon. Special attack should Oko Urshifu. And then the defense, I can actually take +2 Ivy Cudgel from any of the guys, unless it's Wellspring and Rain. And then I also take Banded Surging Strikes in Rain, thanks to Citrus Berry proccing after like the second hit. So it puts me back out of range once that happens.
I am on the Citrus Berry agenda now. I'm not yet on the cut step. I am on the Citrus Berry
tricky matchup. It really is going to depend what he brings. I
am on it.
Yeah, I think I might regret not bringing Galvantula. Maybe? We'll see. I don't know.
Steel Panther? Oh, there you go. When I did... I'm going to mute the ad really quick. I told you 15 seconds or less, I'll watch him. Vid is as loud or louder in your voice. No, I appreciate that. I turned down a little bit. What was I saying? Last mosh pit I was at was Haste the Day, and everybody was too old for that as well. So I totally get that.
Searching for onesie.
All right. This is better?
We got him.
I appreciate the shout.
So.
I'll turn it up a little bit.
We brought Talonflame. We brought Male Bascule Legion, okay. No Ogre
Oh,
Pond.
that's how I could have checked it? Oh, my dumbass. In my middle of my commentary against Onesie, I was like, I don't know how to tell which Bascule Legion this is. I wish I would have paid attention to it from Team Preview. LOL.
Definitely not the team I expected. But it looks like a crazy game for us.
All right. Let's take a look. I want to go on the record here. We don't see Wigglytuff over here. We do not see Wigglytuff over here. I'm very scared for Onesie. I'm very scared.
Right.
Well, let's see what works.
I'm putting a rocks here. It'd be good if it's like Spec Zapdos for sure.
No Ogerpon? I feel like as somebody who did bring Ogerpon at one point, I feel like it can be a little overwhelming.
Isn't super surprising. Like with
Tailwind, especially if you have 4 of them. I think especially if you have 4, it's like, how do I run with this?
It just sucks. I did not actually outspeed this mon with
I think Ogerpon could be
I went modest. So
I didn't bring Ogerpon to all my matches when I had it. I did bring Iron Bundle to all my SPL matches though.
Yeah, Spec was crazy.
Yeah, Spectre goes
am I missing
nuts.
Polytoad. Oh, there he is. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Stuff's sweeps. Okay, no, I feel that. What up, Silver? How you doing?
Literal key mon to the team. Okay. I got Terra. Actually, do I need to? He didn't bring Ogerpon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to switch into Urshifu. It covers like the U-turn, really.
Yeah. No, I like that.
I will U-turn. I have some speed on Mesprit.
Yeah, I was about to say. I think U-turn instead of like Perish Trap.
I should have speed him.
You know?
You would need.
I think I could be good.
You would need like 100 There's nothing speedy V's to outspeed me. So.
I think it could be a fine play.
I can go right into Blastoise. He Terras. Oh yeah, this is Terramon.
I like it.
Shit. Probably Terra Grass actually. So maybe I don't have
Terrapolito?
Like Terra Water.
Oh.
I wonder if he's like Specs or something. Blastoise gonna eat regardless.
Yeah, just get some good U-turn damage off. Both those funny mons wearing their funny hats.
To 15%. He's max HP.
I'll say, is that
yeah,
the first
Blastoise
time
for
you
sure.
brought
And then
non-Terra
this guy,
Steel
I
Mesprit?
should be
I
undersped.
feel like
Again,
every time I've seen it, it's in Terra
negative
Steel
speed
so
nature,
far.
yeah. Sassy. Those are pump. Interesting.
The pump.
Wow. Cash money.
That was
okay.
some very negligible damage.
Yeah, that's nothing. So I don't think he's Specs, at least. He might even be like no investment.
It is? Oh, fire. Okay.
Yeah, I should underspeed him. Get a little flip turn going. Unless he's negative speed.
Why'd it be negative speed? I do like cash
like
money.
Whirlpool, no threat, obviously. Thanks to flip turn. So I should check this guy all day.
Also, the first week you had Terra. Oh,
Blastoise looks so cool.
shit!
Doesn't he?
I didn't know that. Okay.
He's got like the weathered shell. He's all scaly and shit.
I like Terrapolitoad. I can see it
Fucking
putting in
badass
some
guys.
work.
He's tough. He's very tough. He's been in some
Got
fights.
Fairy for
you know?
poison. Okay, there you go.
scratch
I
mark.
like it. I think it's a good defensive type.
Him not bringing Ogerpon Wellspring is really good for me because I can just flip turn forever.
Yep. So you get
He might
static.
get a fairy
Don't
here.
get
Ooh, big
static.
damage.
No static. Let's go. Okay.
Really offensive Zapdos. Hard to say. Honestly, I could probably go Spec and just attack. I
Just
wish
start
I saw
throwing
exactly how much I did there.
Just start throwing them, man. Yo, I see. I like that. I like that a lot.
My other option is get up rocks and U-turn out. But I do want this guy for Urshifu.